everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome in, you guys. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Hi, Tom. Sunder, hello, my friend. Welcome in, you guys. Bread Insurance, hello. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a little bit of... I have a plan of what I thought I was going to work on the Great Hall, but when I got in to the copy world, I think the hallway where we're gonna put all of these statues is kind of where I want to go right now. So we have, I don't know, this is just really speaking to me currently. Make sure YouTube chat is good. It did that little laggy thing. Want to make sure we're not missing anyone chatting over there, because my third-party app hates me. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, so I would love to get this area done. I'm thinking like a soul campfire mantle of sorts right there. And then if we can, I'd like to at least get this staircase and then this part of the hallway done. I'm not sure if we can get this done. Hello, Dad. I'm not sure if we can get this extra room done, because if I'm being honest, I'm not really sure what I want to put there, like right here. Maybe we can do a library room, like a little library nook. Okay, we can work with that. But I do want to at least start. Hey, Mom. Welcome in, guys. Let's see what kind of floor we want to do, because we really don't need to worry about fireproofing over here since we're inside. I feel like we should start with the mantle, actually, because I think that's going to be... Once we get this done, I also just want to make sure that we're not... Okay, that should be okay. Hello, Mrs. McSwiz. Mr. and Mrs. McSwiz have entered the chat. There you go, Sunder. Trying to decide. I think I want to use tough again. For the mantle. Herc, hello. Making a tough decision. Dude, you already know. Oh, I love you. Have a Faye lurk. Thank you, Faye. Maybe we can get some stairs in here. Does that look goofy? It might. I might push these back. We should probably... Fireplaces are one of those one of those things that it doesn't feel like it's going to be difficult, but then when I get in there, I'm like, oh wow, this is actually a little tough. Enjoy your lurk, Bread Insurance. Just a lurk kind of night for me. Of course, Herc. Enjoy the lurk, everybody. Let's try to do... The wee woos are outside. Oh no. And then maybe, ooh, let's do like a blackstone behind, potentially. Behind and on the floor. This is where... That's okay though, because honestly, the bottom of all of this, I don't even need to put anything there if we don't want to, so... Now it's hard to see with smoke. And this is where I wish we had vertical slabs that weren't walls. Maybe... Did I get rid of my... How did I... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Wild Goat, hello, my friend. Welcome in. Now I need polish back. I don't have it. We're just not going to use walls. Honestly, it's so tough to use walls. I think we bring... I think we have to bring that down a little bit. And then maybe we can do... Yeah. Sure. I do want a little bit of differentiation, I feel like, between... I guess we don't really need it. Maybe we can just do buttons? Potentially? But we'd have to use stone, wouldn't we? Keeping the bad dad jokes going. Why not tough walls? I feel like, because if we were to do, let me let me pull a wall again. I want to make sure that we can use stairs here, and then just that's awkward. And then the way that they'd all be connected. Unless we really were to just, but then we, yeah, I think it's too, complicated. It's tough out here. The fireplace looks sick though. Okay, thank you, Sunder. It's just tough because now I'm just gonna keep making those jokes without even meaning to. I feel like if I didn't, I want there to be a gap right here. Like, I don't want to be able to just see the Blackstone flush with that upside down stair block. So the fact that we have to push it up to this level, it would be tough to cover with the walls. So you planted the seed. I know. They literally have. I'm like, oh no. Okay. I'm not particularly opposed to leaving most of this cobbled. I think that I do want to bring in a little of the texturing blocks that we have, which we've been using the tiled, but I don't know if we're actually going to end up using tiled, at least on the where we can see it on the inside. Well, we might see it over here. Dang it. I think we're just gonna have to be careful with that. I don't want to overuse it. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. We can blend that in. Right, you're on Twitch too. YouTube chat is broken for a lot of folks. I can only emote in YouTube chat to be seen. Otherwise, on my YouTube... What? Really? Do we know if that's an entire YouTube thing, or... Notice my message disappeared. I thought it was my phone. Let me check it out and see if I can see the problem. Thank you, Sunder. I don't know if it's just like I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. Patella, hello. I'm feeling tizzy. Let's go. Welcome in. So annoying. I tried on multiple accounts, devices, and browsers. No go. That's insane. It's an ongoing issue. I have multiple folks having the same issues. Oh, okay. So YouTube is just not being very nice currently. I'm sorry, everybody over on YouTube. Unfortunately, they do be having some issues. You might not have a lot of YouTube chat tonight is all. I just want everybody over on YouTube. You are seen. I appreciate you. I am so sorry that chat is broken a little bit over there for the time being. None of my messages are going through either. I don't see anything to do about it. Okay. If it's a YouTube problem and it's not like a permissions problem on my end, then we're just gonna have to wait it out and see if they can get it sorted. Hopefully in a timely fashion. So is the Nether Castle gonna be your main base? Carl, no, it's gonna be, well, it's gonna be our main base for the Nether, yes. Yes. We are going to, that's another thing that we actually have to do is make our little island right over here. Because unfortunately with the Nether portal, we can't really move it anywhere convenient. So we're just gonna do a little bit of a like a jetty almost, and then we'll spawn in right there. I think the one thing that I do want to reiterate though is we are absolutely going to be doing some Nether roof stuff. So I'm thinking about just breaking just this center block here and then creating kind of like a chute going all the way up into like through the bedrock ceiling. That way we can just elytra a bunch of times to get up there. And I'll say again, Twitch and YouTube are fighting for second place. Yep, pretty much. The bots don't even show up on channels over there. It's so weird. I've come over to the dark side, James. Everyone just completely running to Twitch. I'm so sorry, guys. That really sucks. Welcome to the dark side, I suppose. Let's see if a little bit of texture over here helps. I'm whipping up some chicken fried steak. Who wants some? Can you please eat it this way, please? I'm begging. Okay, honestly, I think that works. I'm actually surprised at how much I like that. Messages on YouTube aren't showing up either. Yeah, that is like genuinely so strange. Yeah, you can search the YouTube issue and it's actually been building up to this. It's gotten worse and more widespread as we go along. Ugh. At least your channel has this option is proving a point to me. Okay, yeah, that is one of the big reasons why I like dual streaming the way that I have been, because one, like, it's just more convenient for everybody. It's better for everybody involved. This isn't Stardew. Nino, I know. Oh, by the way, guys, we are potentially going to do a bonus stream on Sunday. I hate that there are so many of you in here. Oh my God. We're potentially going to do a bonus stream on Sunday. We're working out all of the logistics of it to see if any of the rest of the people from House of Gaming would be interested, but we might do just like a fun, chill Stardew stream on Sunday night. I've got money on her hopping back on Stardew right after stream Thunder. Oh my God. Oh, she is. You already know. You already know. Please stay contained. I beg you. We got them all. I know they'll come back, but if we're in here, they won't spawn. Let's go, bonus stream. Ooh, branching out. Yes. I've been so obsessed with Stardew lately. It's been really, really bad. I just started playing it for the first time last week. It's like really, really not, it's bad. It's unhealthy. Try the Minecraft Stardew mod yet? I didn't know there was one. I'm gonna have to look that up actually, because I would love to try that. Is this one of those moments where we want a checkered floor, guys? I have an idea. Maybe I don't have an idea. Maybe my idea is changing. Would this look crazy? I don't think so. Is it too much gray? Maybe, but we'll do decorations. I'm kind of here for it. We are doing dark fantasy, after all. All right. Wish I knew how to play Stardew. It's so confusing to get into it. It has taken, like, I'm having such a hard time finding information about, like, there's so much information, but it's also, I don't know what to look for. You know what I mean? When you don't know what to ask, what questions to ask, I just don't. It's very odd. And I've been telling, when I've been chatting with, you know, the people from House of Gaming, it's just been, it has been really nice to be playing a game that I know nothing about. I will say that much. Because I know almost everything there is to know about Minecraft. I still learn things here and there, but nothing is really like exciting in that way as progression moves along. But with Stardew, it's really cool to be surprised by things, you know? Of course you guys are running in here now. I actually really like this. It's kind of all over the place with the gray tones, but I kind of love it. I also forgot to send the armor stand mod in the Discord. I'll do that when I get home. If you're still interested in it, yes, Patella. If you can, please do. I would love to see if I can download that and play around with it. It was confusing to me because I felt like there was something I was missing and that I should be trying to get something specific done each day. When I decided that I could still essentially do whatever with no real consequences, it became a lot easier. Just get to bed by 2 a.m. and you'll be fine. Also, the wiki is your friend. That is a beautiful synopsis of it. I still like, it's one of those things where I still feel like I should be using up every second, like every moment of the day, or else I feel unproductive. But there are just some days, like I'm trying to not, like it's supposed to be a chill game. I'm trying to not lose it on there, you know what I mean? Dang it. We could carry the floor. I might carry the floor into here. This is just gonna be annoying because we need to put the basalt down a certain way. My God, there's so many of you down here. Step away for 2 seconds. This might just be our new floor pattern for most of, because I was worried that it was going to be too aggressive, but it's actually not, since it's so subtle. That was me with Terraria. Playing a game for the first time is always the most fun. That's like, there's just something to be said about getting, like, not knowing what to expect. The only real goal is to make money. How you do that is up to you. There are recommended strats, but if you want to spend all your time farming or in the mines or fishing, go ham, dude. That's what I've been trying to figure out, the way that I want to, like, the thing that I enjoy the most. I think I enjoy fishing, but I don't think that the reward is like enough for me yet. I started playing Fallout 4 for the first time. Patella, that is my favorite Fallout game. That is a very good game, in my personal opinion. Also, it helps that I'm from the Boston area, so it kind of tickles me in a way that it might not tickle others. Y'all are gonna make it so annoying to place these blocks, aren't you? Rude. I really like that flooring pattern, Tiz. Very choice. Thank you. Thanks, Sunder. I like it. I've tried to get into it a million times, but always just got bored after an hour. But I'm so obsessed with the mobile game Fallout Shelter that I'm determined to play this one. I feel like it is a little bit of a slow burn, but also I feel like I feel like it can go from slow burn to like overwhelming really quickly as well. I don't know if other people feel that way about that game, but I've seen, like, I don't know. Like, the farther that you go, it just feels like there's nothing, 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 and then all of a sudden you're like being shot at by a million people. Trying to figure out if we should... You know what's unfortunate, though? Spawn proofing. How are we going to get around that? I don't know. Maybe we can do so. Well, we figured out that string doesn't help, which sucks. That still blows my mind. Let's do... How many can we fit here? Not a lot. Which is unfortunate. Maybe we move it so it's a little spaced better. Let's see how much decoration we can get in here to cover some of the spawnable area, and then we can deal with the rest later. Or after. Okay, so we can get 4 there. Let's just try to do, I don't, oh, okay, cool. We have them here. Just for funsies. Hear me out. Get away. So that... Okay, cool. So it's the same distance, too. They're driving me insane. Carpet glass or slabs. We're gonna have to... If it comes to it, we will make everything a half slab, and then we can raise these a little bit. I am glad that these fit here, though. I didn't plan that, but I'll take it for real. And then I guess we just don't put one down on the end. Would it be crazy to put one here? Okay, so maybe we move stuff back. How about that? So I actually don't hate that. Okay. I think my only gripe is the color combination. Yeah. And then back here. So what is this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 9 in here. So we have 9 in here. And then we'll just need to get 10 back here for the 10 founders. Murnin, hello. Chandelier. Can't you do the /kill all command? See, this is the issue, is I don't know commands. What do the weathered copper golems look like there? Just curious. Let's see. That was just so incredibly rude. I feel like we need to see all of them like that. I don't hate it. Sorry, you think you meant exposed? Oh, I know, okay. I think I like that the most, actually. Dried gas are a vibe. Using them as decor. Okay. Where are they? Would they be an ingredient? What would they be? Not food. Functional? You're just there. Where is it? Natural blocks. Gotcha. Oh, the shit just slapped dried gas on him. Oh. Instead of the statues. Here's the question, guys. And this goes for everybody. Everybody here is probably going to get, at least the majority of you are going to get a statue, right? We're gonna have the 10 founders, and then we also have, you know, whoever else wants a statue that's been in chat. Do you want to be happy gas, or do you want to be copper golems? They'd be cute on the ground near the statues, I think, or mix and match the gas and golems. We could do these statues as our chatters, and then these as our founders, and We really? And our founders could be... I want to be a copper golem. Okay. Let's build all of these with copper golems in mind, and then we can go back through. If we feel the need to change things, we can do that. Okay. He's just a child. He didn't mean to. Thank you for getting in my way one last time. Okay, so we have... As long as my statue is hot, I don't have a preference. Which, Patella, is... Here's how my brain is working right now. This reminds me of Patrick Star in the high heels with the fishnets on for some reason. Is that hot enough? The soul just leaves your eyes, Tit. YouTube is finally admitting there is an issue. Maybe they'll fix it before you end. Ooh. Okay. All right, YouTube. Okay, so I gotta work on a texture pack just for that golem position. Got it. If you make a texture pack to make that look like that Patrick Star, perfect. I think we're just gonna do our cobbled deep slate walls in here. Well, that's a problem for you guys, isn't it? Not a problem for me. Okay, cool. We don't run into that. Ah, love. Thank God. Have I ever done a texture pack? No, but how hard can it be? Men do it. You're so right. You're so right. I feel like I've seen people do it before, and I think that there are easy-ish tools to use for it. I think the part where I get confused and where I think I would be the most stressed out is like getting it into the game. You know what I mean? I'm begging you. I'm literally begging you. Go away. Why this corner though? Why? Well. We are spamming. Take no prisoners, Patella. Let the world know. I would actually, if you like, again, if that texture pack actually ever were to be made, it's going in this world. All right, so this room, okay, everything's looking a little better. Everything's looking a little better. I think I'm trying to decide if I like the red now. Because I know that we love the, what is it? What are they even called? Why am I forgetting now? Exposed, thank you. But I'm wondering, I just want to test one thing. Oh, that was just mean. I feel like I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm technically only doing one block and not the whole game, so easy peasy. I think so. I mean, is it a complicated block? For sure. But look, you tried to warn Biglin McGee just wouldn't listen. Who's to blame, really? Truly. You could do dark oak. We do have some dark oak in there and up on the shelf, like shelf. They are shelves up on the balcony. I think, okay, I think it's either, I think I'm gonna keep the red. I think I'm gonna keep the mangrove because here's my thought process. I like the fact that it matches the flames of the soul, like the soul fire, but I think I like the fact that the mangrove matches the red ceiling a lot more. It makes the red ceiling look a little less random. We're not gonna mess with what's not broken. Unless something better arises, we'll see. Now we just have to... We really should work out what we're gonna do with unhinged suggestion. What about cherrywood shelves? Sunder, just for you, I'll try it. I missed what was happening with this build. Was it 4? We are doing, it's our nether hub. So it's going to be functional. We're gonna have most of our nether operations here, minus like the big farms. We're gonna do those on the roof. Now you're back there, brother. I'm honored you try my silly ideas, Tiz. Good, I'm glad. I think there are too many colors now, because I think okay, this is another thing. I think we're slowly moving away from dark fantasy. As a whole, I do like it, because I think that the pink matches the exposed copper really well, actually. Iron trapdoors. I think gray, I think another gray is the only thing that I would be truly opposed to, just because of how much gray we already have going on and all of the different tones that we already have going on. Before I put all of these back though, we're gonna have to fix the floors, which sucks because we don't have a slab. What if we bring what if we just bring this down? Or what if we just wait, why am I being like this? We have to do red carpet, right? I feel like that helps for sure. I agree, it looked kind of cool with just the first one because it was so unexpected, but I agree with everything you're saying. Yeah, it's just I want to make sure that we're not, and I want to make sure we're not getting too far away from the fact that this is supposed to be like sick and twisted. What if you made just Faye's pink because baby girl? Faye is a founder too, so Faye would be in here. At least I believe Faye is a founder. Yeah, Faye is a founder. You can red carpet and sign trick. Too much red over here, father. Hold up, guys. I need to listen to the architect. Let's do... Is this better? Slap some redstone dust for bloodstains, sick and twisted. No, you're actually so right. Wait a second. Scribble signing in, had to make dinner and update Core Keeper. The big 1.2 update came out. Of course, I can't do anything with the new stuff. Oh no. Welcome in, Scribbles. Again, I'm so happy that you're enjoying Core Keeper so much. This is the way. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. I feel like it elongates everything too. I feel like it makes it look a little bit more grand. Richard, look at you. Your dad amazes me because my dad can't even remember the password for his own phone, and it's his birthday and your dad is actively watching all your streams. Richard is, his brain is like his brain has remained a sponge his entire life. We need to hurry up and get this back room done. Okay, so if we need 10 in here, maybe we do... two... brother. Oh, brother. We could do... I think we need to raise these. Scribbles just comes in and fixes YouTube chat. Hold up. That's so true. Wait, Scribbles was able to type. Is it fixed, guys? Guys, did Scribbles just fix it? Inadvertently? Hi, Tiz and company, but I did find the indestructible wall barrier. Found out I need to defeat 3 bosses before the wall opens, allowing me to enter the cool biomes. Let's go. That's a good goal to have. Sorry I'm late, had to run since errands. Anything exciting planned? Hello, Cassie. We're doing the hall with all of our little statues. And right now we're gonna start working on the founder's room. It seems to be fixed, Goat. It seems to be fixed. That's crazy. Love to see it. Wasn't expecting it to be fixed so quickly, but love to see it. I think, I don't know, guys. Is this a moment that, at least in here, since we have the red out here on the ceiling, but since we have dark oak over here, I'm like, do we do... Oh, this might be annoying. I gotta say, today was a good day, so maybe I brought the good vibes to fix it. I feel like you definitely did. It was not working. It was on emote only. Like, I guess it was a YouTube-wide issue. And all of a sudden you came in and actually spoke words to us. You saved YouTube chat. I know, right? Literally, W's in the chat for Scribble saving the day. Can I type here now? It took forever to load. Well, a wild goat appears. Yes. YouTube is working again. There needs to be a Piglin to English translator. I think I would lose it. I actually think that that would drive me insane. And I actually think that I need to make this too wide. My patience is thinning. What if I hold up? Why am I doing? What have I been doing this whole time? Am I missing something? Did something happen while I made the copy, maybe? Hold up. There we go. Okay, go away. Go away. They just hate crime because they don't, but you don't know because you don't understand them. I think ignorance is bliss in this one. I think ignorance is complete and utter bliss. Sir, please get a grip. We give our... Oh, I hate that. All of this work. Okay, what if we did... That is okay. Hold up, I want dark oak. What am I doing? Why am I like this today? This is also, I think, gonna be a problem. And then we can't do the curve. Okay, back to the drawing board. Highly unfortunate. Is it odd that I prefer YouTube ads? I can skip them sometimes. They are much shorter. I can also go back and forth or go back and watch what I miss. That is honestly one of the best features that YouTube has. I don't know. I wish that Twitch would offer that, like rewinding to see what you missed, especially because you can't skip ads on Twitch. Miss Molly, hello. Twitch is ideal for when you're subscribed because you get ads on YouTube regardless, but Twitch ads are kind of awful in how long they go for. I know. That's why I'm like, as like people go through the learning curve of, you know, setting up their Twitch channel and, you know, streaming and everything. I think it was like 5 minutes of ads in the beginning, but the more that I just don't, I'm not excited about this. The more that I did my research, the more I realized, honestly, like, to be so real with you guys, like every time I stream I make like less than $1 in ads. Why did like it, you know what I mean? Like adding 2 more minutes of ads an hour, it's not like I'm raking in dough. So it's like, why would I make you guys sit through? I do the bare minimum, that way it disables pre-roll ads for you. That way, right when you get here, you're not like bombarded with ads. But other than that, I think it's like, I think I have 3 minutes and now these are all facing different directions. What have I done? Okay. Good golly, it's Miss Molly. Is so funny. Scribbles. You came at a good time. Chat was down for a hot minute. Great having you here, right? No, I know. I'm glad that it wasn't while YouTube was dying. All right, let's try this one more time. And hopefully this is... We might have to move it down one. No, just no matter how I slice it, it's going to be uneven. So if that's the case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're also going to get... if this doesn't look weird. Maybe we adjust the... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I am completely distracted from chat at the moment, y'all. This is like actually hurting my brain a little bit. Don't mind me. So we need 4 here. So 1. It's gonna be uneven. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Oh no. Oh no. What a tragedy this is. Yeah, no matter what we do. Unless we give ourselves an extra gap in the center there. That could be done. Oh, and by the way, I just looked. Were you curious about the piglins still spawning? They're part of the structure. They still spawn in peaceful. Oh. I see, there wasn't... So the piglins still... Because they're neutral, obviously, right? If you're wearing gold. Don't have ads on YouTube. I have been wanting to get YouTube Premium for a very long time. So if you stream for like 6 hours, that's 1 soft shell taco from Taco Bell. Yeah. Yep. Ads is money from ads, unless I were to have like thousands of viewers. It is not a lucrative industry to make money off of just the Twitch ads at all. But also Twitch Turbo gets rid of it, or is it Turbo? Yeah, right? Doesn't Turbo get rid of ads for Twitch? I say this as I'm a streamer, but like I don't know much. Oh no. Then you can put a lantern or something in that extra big gap. You be on to something, Sunder, per usual. We'll have to do... Maybe we can do a little light post. I'm not in love with how these overlap a little bit, but it is what it is. let's stick to the statues for now. What if this is where we did the happy ghast? Okay, hear me out. It's like app wide, ad free, but it's like 16 a month. Oh, is it that expensive? Later armor stand with a suit of armor. That's what I was thinking, Scribbles, actually, was make this, like, put some kind of armor stand right there. And then maybe we can, our goal can be netherite to put on it, and that's like a good goal to have. You don't like how the shelves make the little podiums a little a bit chubbers? I actually like it, gives it some substance. No, like the shelves make them the perfect amount. Oh, I missed one. I love the way the shelves look, for sure. I don't like the way that I don't like this, how close these are together. But I think that the statues look far enough apart. Still, let's do... That scared me. I didn't mean to put those on. But while we're here. Gotcha, fair. Okay, definitely got a BRB for Nori. Enjoy dinner, Nori. What if we did like a little chain? Ooh, I know. So that, okay, wait, hold up. Okay, it does work. My sister's cat that doesn't like anyone in my lap yesterday, and I'd say that's a bigger achievement than an Olympic gold medal. A cat spending time with you that is usually not super affectionate is one of the better feelings in the world. It's as little as like Tom's sister has two cats that are one is very cuddly to her and her husband, but for other people it takes a bit. Like, he's laid his tail like across my hand inadvertently, and we've like sat there, me not breathing, not wanting to scare him or, you know, bother him in any way. But they have another cat that does not like to be touched really at all, And so whenever I see him and I like go to say hi, if he even just like nuzzles my finger, like if he like goes up and smells my finger, that's affection to me. And I'm like, please. A banner behind the armor to make it stand out. We could mess around with that. Would it be colored technically? Yeah. We'd have to really figure out. It kind of just makes it look like a cape, which I'm not mad at. Do we do blue or red? I think blue. I think we do blue. All right, I'm not mad at this. There are definitely the spawnable area thing is definitely still an issue. But we can at least make it a little easier. Ooh, we need to get some lanterns in here. My only gripe is that I like the windows how they are. I would bring chains all the way down, but the Piglin gold pants look so much like fireman's overalls. Yeah. Yeah, actually. What are y'all? How many of you? Again, not my problem. Like a cape. Will there be a chandelier? I know. Patel, you've mentioned chandelier. We should be making chandeliers. How does several sound? And the good news is we have a middle. So what are we working with here? Third one in. Third one in. And then sounds like a party I want to be invited to. Amethyst crystal chandelier. We might be able to make that work. We very well might be able to make that work. Because we do have amethyst growing on the roof. And end rods to spice it up. We can do end rods too. All right, let's. Whoops. How do we want to do this though? Functional. Need a log going through the middle to hold up the chandelier or attach it to the ceiling. A log might make another spawnable area. I might actually switch to fences now that you say that. This is one of those streams where I don't even care how many iterations we go through. I'm just enjoying the ride. God, I wish that you could put them on the bottom. Can we put them on top of fences? Oh, what? Ooh, okay. So the amethyst might be an issue. Unless... That's not gonna work. That's also not gonna work. Because the end rods give off a light level, but if they don't fit that gothic vibe, I get it. I do like the end rods. I think the end rods work for what I mean, unless we were to do candles. I don't know if amethyst is gonna work, guys, unfortunately. But you know what? We could actually... I wish that we had a red lantern. Actually not mad at this somehow, 'cause I kind of hate it. Dead coral? Can dead coral go? It's the fences, dude. What if we just got... Yeah, no. That's such a bummer. I do think we need some chains, though, actually. Okay, what do we hate? If we're going for... Here's the dilemma of trying to stay within the bounds of medieval, dark medieval fantasy. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. See, that's where I'm at with it, where I'm like, is it the color combo that's making me iffy? Like, does it need to be gray instead of black candles, James? So I don't think we're gonna get a perfect gray color match is the issue. Well. Do you think... I don't know. Should I do normal lanterns, do you think? Is that my issue currently? Change the color for the wood. The fences are throwing you off. Let's try... What if we did... I know we said no. Hold up. Okay, this could be crazy. Don't mind me. This could be ridiculous. This... This is either going to be way too much or... This is my favorite part of this game. Chain and then glass panes. Okay, hold up. Because I actually kind of like that idea. I feel like we'd have to do glass pane and then chain, though. Decorating is endless in Minecraft. You can never be too much for a castle either. That's so true. Like chain instead of the wall. Like this. Patella, I'm sorry. Am I missing the mark for what you're saying? Like up here? Okay, so okay. Cassie, you you nailed that before I did. Thank you for that. I feel like this is a little flat though. So high key, I might still do that. And then a light block in the middle and then maybe panes around it. We could do, I mean, maybe glowstone would work well here. We can see. I think it's too much. I think that's too much. I feel like this might be a good play. Let's get some more in. Oh no, not glowstone. Everyone has such an opinion on glowstone. I like glowstone personally. I do. I just think it has such like specific use cases. Hear me out. Does that balance it a little bit more? Okay. Dang it. Or you can do chains from the ceiling with lanterns at the end, but different lengths, so it looks like a spiral. I love doing that one. And I think that's why I'm trying to not do that one again, because I always do the different lengths like that. And, you know, individual things hanging from the ceiling versus like actual chandeliers like this. I actually really like this. I think it's one of those we might have to sit on it for a little bit. But I do think that going with the normal lanterns is the move. I think that normal lanterns in here, and then we obviously switched over to the soul lanterns in here. Which I do believe these guys need a little bit of spotlight. I think I hate that, though. All right. Well, this is a good start. I actually enjoy this. And again, this is like completely... I love those. Thanks, Mom. I think this is a good example of a room that doesn't have like a functionality. So I'm not as worried about it. Plus, I like that up here you see the candles. I feel like we should try to get staircase done. I should have kept the candles. We're probably going to be putting a gross amount of candles everywhere. Maybe we do like sconces in here. Maybe we only need one. Floor, though. There's a very solid chance. Also, I'm gonna have to come back through here, and wherever there's carpet, get rid of the flooring underneath it, because why bother putting it in to begin with? Back, what I miss? Sunder, welcome back. We did chandeliers. Did I return to glowstone hate? What is going on in this chat? We debated on glowstone for like 2 seconds, but it did not look right. It did not look right. This is what we're working with currently. They're definitely bulky, but I kind of vibe with it. I kind of like it. Crazy Faye with 20 streak. Hey, you and Tom, dude. You and Tom are both. I think you... Oh, wait. Tom has 21, I think. Yeah, 1 minute ago, 20. Let's go, Faye. You're at 60 with Izzy today? Oh my god. Chandelier win, I'm vibing with it. Okay, good. Thank you, Sunder. We might come back and mess with it. I was saying, I think the thing that I like about it is the fact that when you're walking up here, you see the candles. The candles are at eye level, more or less. Okay, back to Lurky. Okay, Faye. I just really hate this spot. I mean, is it really so bad? I mean, do we create a mob switch? No. 22. Speaking of the devil. Yay, Tom, you're at 22. That's crazy. You're moving up in the world. Am I the devil? Poor Tom. Everybody, actually, tomorrow is Tom's birthday. If we could get some happy birthdays in chat, make him feel a little special, because he's really sick right now. He's not feeling all that great. I've been taking care of him for the past like 2 days. Poor thing. Nah, no hate here. I just know that glowstone can be like picking a political party in some Minecraft crowds. Maybe not that bad, but honestly, it splits a room. It does. I think it does. Thanks, guys. That's crazy, but thank you. He's not old, guys. I swear he's not old. Tacos for birthday? I'm still waiting to hear what he wants for dinner. I will make and/or get him whatever he would like. I think that I don't think it's gonna be Taco Bell. I'm kind of old. Patella. You're not that old, Tom. Stop being like that. I'm allowed to call him old because I'm definitely on the older side of this chat. It's okay if it's hypocrisy. Oh my god. What if we... No, that's expensive. What am I talking about? About to use anvils? I could afford it, but what am I doing? The question is, though, how do we want to do... Feel better soon, get some sleep and lots of fluids, wait for sickness to pass to pick yummy dinner options, maybe. Might be wise, but also there's a chance he might need the pick-me-up. Chicken noodle soup. Hold up, wait a second. They grow up so fast. It's literally so funny. Chicken noodle soup for Tom. Scribbles, I made some potato soup last night, which we didn't have the ingredients to do chicken noodle, but I think the potato soup was a hit. I'm debating, here's the issue. We have the most immaculate parking spot known to this world right in front of our literally the best spot we could have gotten. We're covered in snow. As I said on Monday, we got 22 inches of snow here in Queens where we are, and it's like pretty tough. So we're trying to not use the car for the time being. So we're gonna have to go to the grocery store either on foot like the good old days. And when I say good old days, I literally mean like a few months ago before we got the car. Or we're gonna have to order like Amazon Fresh or something. Wait, never mind. It's just called Chowder. Chowder, the show Chowder, goated TV show. Goated TV show. DoorDash that food to you. I'm sure there's someone out there delivering. You'd be surprised. So there are people delivering now, but there were no drivers on Monday, which is why Tom kind of got it kind of screwed Tom over. I think I like this enclosed a little better. That was just rude. I don't love that though, so that kind of sucks. I think we might just have to deal with it, unless... No, there's just no way. We could do... Are you trying to keep your card towed again? Didn't we just see this episode? Thunder, hear me out. So it's parked in a good spot. That's the thing. Early happy birthday, Steeler Raptor guy. Tomas. You're older than 21, JK. Does NYC still have street corner chowder vendors? Yeah, I'm sure you can get literally anything at a vendor, but I haven't seen one in our vicinity. or chowder specifically. Don't me. We are in a legitimate parking spot. We have parked here before. We're not in front of a driveway. We're not in front of a fire hydrant. Parking rules are suspended, so we don't have to move the car. We are good. Is this the time where just sucks? Why does the spawn proofing have to be this way? Especially because what? Like, I hate that. Ugh, it makes me want to vomit. Are we just gonna have to roll with bottom slabs for all of this? Unfortunately, I think so, because what's the point? It's like the more obnoxious older cousin of those floors. That's good. I'm glad. You know, I know. All I'll say is Tom is a couple years shy of 30, and at this point I am also pushing 30. Yeah, I could be 22 or I could be 65. you and me both, Patella. If it weren't for the door losing its shins, I really like the pattern. I really... Bro, why'd you do the door like that, man? That was so crazy, Misunder. Oh, that was really good, man. I'm about to hit... I need to chill. Who do I think I am? Like, ugh, what am I supposed to... Do we just... Alley Blues with the raid? Thank you so much, man. Welcome in, Raiders. Everybody say hello to Raiders. Hello, Allie. Thank you so much. How's your stream so far? It's going good, man. We're trying to do some interior, and we had a wonky looking door, and now we're trying to fix that. Did you guys have a good stream? What were you guys playing? I was watching the Olympic figure skating, and they're like, it's incredible she can still do this at her age, and she's like 26. Damn. No, literally. I'll watch like athletes that are like, they'll say, oh, they're like gutting out of their prime, and they're like late 20s and I'm like, oh God. Raid where? Oh yeah, Alley Raid, a solar and system. First off, that's a great username. I love that. Was building a fountain to go outside my castle on this content creator server. Nice. Very nice. I love a good fountain, man. I love a good fountain. Let's try to get this. It's just not, guys, it's not fun when the floors are like this, the half slab, because then what do we, like, where do we put stuff? It looks weird. At this point, I don't think I'll have a prime. But same. Unfortunately for me, my prime was like 13 when I played basketball. I don't think we're gonna put a door. How about this? We don't put a door. That way its shins don't get cut off. Can mobs spawn on upside down stairs? Wait a second. Have to go eat dinner, but I'll keep your stream up. Thank you, Allie. Enjoy your dinner. And thank you so much for the raid. Everybody, go give Allie's channel a look-see, if you will. While I search this upside down stairs nonsense. They do. That was a really good idea, though. Using 200% of your brain on that one. Seems as though we're just gonna have to be creative. Well, at least we're gonna block this off because I don't really want to. I want to enjoy the fact that we've spawn-proofed this. Minecraft ruining everything pretty. I'm saying, dude, it's the Nether. The Nether ruins everything pretty. I'm sick of this. What if we were to do... And this is just me spitballing here. Is this excessive? Absolutely. That's crazy. Why would I do such a thing? Why would I do such a thing? "36-year-old white belt. That's awesome. It's intimidating to get into martial arts as it is, but starting fresh as a fully realized adult is boss AF." Did I miss a chat? Oh, Scribbles said, oh, I wish I was 30 again. I was 36 when I started karate. I did miss the chat. I'm glad that I checked. It's never too late to start karate, first off. Karate is sick. How far in is white? How far in is the white belt? I did karate when I was like barely conscious. You know what I mean? We wanted to do a library over here. This, we might just, maybe we'll just leave this somewhat empty of a hallway. We don't need to clutter every little thing. White is the first belt. Got it. Really? I thought it was yellow. As I said, I was not conscious, really. I was about to get my black belt, but the great... Wait, the what? They'll come again? Injury? Okay. Oh, they're under functional blocks now. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I know that. Okay, yep. Yep. That sounds unfortunately correct. And what's really unwell is the fact that we have to... Oh, I hate this. Maybe for here we do... Maybe for here we do a raised floor. Hear me out. Always in my way. Yeah, COVID had a way of ruining most things, unfortunately. It was a true bummer. But you know what, though? Can we... I mean, I don't know. I know that it was a terrible time. But... once... like, the lockdown... As an introvert, the lockdown was... truly... beautiful. For me. As an introvert. I think I'm on the younger side of this chat and my joints already hate me. I don't think karate is in my future. That's okay. Bad joints, we have them. Don't even stress. There's some variation between different styles, but the style I learned was white, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, red, brown, black, red, okay. Last one's there. That's totally fair. I also very well might not be remembering correctly to begin with, so odds are it probably wasn't yellow to start, or whatever I said. What did I even say? Yellow? All right, you're either gonna get trapped in this corner. Alrighty then. Well, your funeral. Are you kidding me? What if we did... we need to add some chiseled in here as well, because this is getting a little too redundant. What if we did... I truly... I really wish the bookshelves were... Imagine how sick it would be if bookshelves came in different wood types. Bro, why are you even up there? God. What color carpet do we want to do? Black? Move. Move. All right, well... I think you should get the Vanilla Tweaks texture pack that adds variance to the bookshelves. I've considered. I have gandered. I have considered that actually. And I wouldn't be opposed to that whatsoever. Don't forget your mama's a black belt. Okay. Yes. Yes. So we can see you beat up Tiz on stream to prove it. Let's go. Live stream butt warming. Let's go. Guys, you underestimate how like gentle of a parent my mother is. My mother is like the sweetest of people. My mom would wrestle my brother and win. It was scary. My mom's like 5 feet nothing and my brother is 6'2". Oh my god. Black carpet is a good choice with all the color of the bookshelves. I know. We also have we have red going on over here. It would just be way too bright. Unless we were to do okay, now I'm changing now I'm being a little. I'm aware. Guys, I know I'm being very extra currently. We just have to bribe your mom with something good to open a can of worms on stream. Trying to think of what'll push her buttons. We did taekwondo, not karate. Stop lying to your chat. How many times do I have to say I was barely conscious for this? Like, bro, do you remember this? My brother was guys. My Spexar, he was 2 years old. He is almost 2 years older than me, and he expects me to remember when we did taekwondo instead of karate. No wall-to-wall carpeting in medieval times. So Richard, this is one of those suspension of beliefs situations where we're trying, at this point I'm trying to make it look like a continuation of this floor, but using carpet makes it so that these guys won't spawn in here. So it's not actually, we're not using it as if it is carpet. We're trying to make it mimic the floor that's over here. You get what I'm saying? This chat has taken a turn and I find it quite amusing. Good. Calling your dad by his name makes me laugh. Just redeemed hydrate? Of course, sir. I've called my father Richard for quite a long time. I say quite a lot, for like a couple years now. It started off as a joke in our friend group, but like in my friend group, but it just kind of stuck, and now we kind of all call him Richard. I call my dad Mr. Dad or Mr. Pop. That's also extremely good. Mr. Dad is very good. Or just Pop. It's always been Dad for me, but especially now, the only Pop that I have in my life is Tom's sister's cat is named Pop. And I don't think that I could look at that word differently now. Like it's a cat to me now, you know what I mean? And I do Pop to make him feel old. Oh. Child behavior, offspring behavior. And check this chat for a second. You're all good now? Wait, did Scribbles have a message or something? Is YouTube still being weird? Is that what's happening? At an auction where they had 500-year-old Persian carpet that were approximately 50 fair squeet. Like 20 guys carried it in. For how big the rooms were or ended up being, though, squeak. Did you guys? Okay, I need to take a second to tell this story. Have you guys? This is still somewhat PG, okay? Right? No, it got auto-modded for some reason. I think YouTube is offended by colors. Love. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you so much. YouTube is protecting us all. Thank you for taking care of that, Sunder. I'm sorry, Scribbles. YouTube is just giving us a run for our money today. Have you guys seen the TikTok of... And I know some of you, I think, aren't on TikTok. I apologize, but maybe it made its way to Reels. You know, I don't know. Twitter, whatever. But it was I think the wife was filming her husband or something, trying to teach him how to say the word queef. But he was Hispanic and had an accent. I believe he was Hispanic. I'm pretty sure he was I think that I don't think he was like Italian or something. I think he was Hispanic, and he kept on saying it wrong. And at one point he goes what did he say? He was like esquify or something, or esquiffies. And I'm not on straight TikTok, but I'm loving this. Okay, cool. But now me and Tom all the time say esquiffies to each other. Like, he was out there, he took his phone out, he was asking Siri how to say, and that's when he said it. He was like, esquiffies. Like, Siri, what is an esquiffies? Straight TikTok, I don't even know her. That's so valid. That is so valid. I just recently got to the Stardew Valley side of TikTok because I searched it once and now it's my entire feed, and I can't be happier. I think this would be a good time to use... Oh, we need to get a Wither Rose. We have to get the Wither first. This is... Maybe we do... What do we want to do behind it, though? I watch over my brother's shoulder when he watches TikTok, and it's horrendous. Straight people humor is something else. It really is. It really, truly is. You see, I hate it. And this was one of those, I wasn't sure what I was going to do here. And I still think a library is the right move, like something chill, but maybe we just don't bring it all the way down. Or maybe we bring it... Now you're just being weird. When I unfortunately have to talk to straight people, I feel like the funniest person in the world because they've never heard good jokes before. I can agree with that. Australians are awesome. Australians are actually so, and this is obviously coming from someone, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I'm like the biggest 5 seconds of summer stan you'll ever see in your life. Like, it's actually really pathetic. So I'm a little biased towards Australia. I do quite enjoy the country. Haven't been myself, but I'm only friends with the girls and the gays. Fair enough. I like, what do we want to do here? Genuinely, this is like throwing me. I love Five Sauce, but I'm not really messing with the new album. Patella, bro, I'm very distraught because I got tickets. Me and Tom's sister are actually going to one of their shows, this year, and I'm very upset because I really truly feel like this album could have been really good, but I don't think that it makes sense. I feel like none of it sounds like, I don't want to say this, but it almost feels like there wasn't a lot of like effort, and I'm sure there was so much effort, but like it doesn't really feel like there was, like, none of this, all of the songs feel like bonus tracks. Does that make sense? Maybe I have to give it more than one listen, but it's like 30-some-year-olds trying to act 15 again. Yeah, and the angst that they like brought to the table was not the angst that I would have preferred. We're gonna see. We are for sure going to see what happens, but I just don't really, I don't know. It's really like it's kind of, it's disappointing a little bit. I know that it's music that they obviously wanted to make, the music that they put out, so like good for them, but also we're just gonna sound exactly like Gorillaz in the first single that we released. Like, that's kind of crazy. Australia looks like fun, except their creepy crawlies are huge. I think I would actually pass away if a spider was like, I can't. I have not been to Australia. Like I said, very cool country, very amazing. I would love the snakes. I would love the reptiles. I would love the wildlife other than the bugs. Australia looks like death, but like in a cool way. That's exactly what, like, it looks sick. Just don't put me in a position to go toe to toe with, like, what are they, aren't there like wolf spiders or something over there? I forget what they're called. Like everything about that hellscape is so cool, but I don't want to see it. I don't even think of a library with stacks, but that actually looks great. I think that this, I'm more of a fan of this than I was anything else, and then I think I actually might take this back out. And then maybe we can do... What about... to continue the spawn-proof situation? See, they just look so botched, these ones. I love Five Sauce 2022 album. I forget the name of Five Sauce 5. My living, breathing. I loved that album. That album had no skips. None at all. Not a single one for me. Although I've never said it out loud, but Emotions, which was Michael's song, I wanted more. I know, don't bite the hand that feeds, but library lighting. Oh wait, hold up, wait. Huntsman spiders, I think. Harvester spider sitting on a dinner plate is a scary thing. Cassie. Cassie. Why would you say something like this? Oh. I think it is Huntsman. If Harvester If you think that you meant huntsman when you said harvester, then I think I 100% mean huntsman, not wolf. Although I do think that I do know there are wolf spiders, but I think those are in the US actually. We might have to stop talking about it actually, because I feel the wire to my why can't I bring it? The wire to my headset keeps hitting my leg and I keep like getting, I might be down for the count, guys. Library lighting is usually not that cool, but this can be an exception. Okay, cool. Executors that are in dangers and get into the bathtub but can't crawl out because they're too heavy and they need to bowls. Guys, I I love you all. I'm like so not okay. The idea, I'm like getting cold sweats. The idea of a look, I made eye contact. I walked into the bathroom a couple, like maybe 2 weeks ago. Our bathroom, turned the light on. We have a stand-up shower. We don't have a tub. And as soon as I turned the light on, a little, what at first what I thought was a cockroach, which a small cockroach, as you, if you didn't know. Kuzi! Wait, have I missed you? Kuzi, have you been? No, I haven't seen your name yet. Hello, my friend. Had the same reaction. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I don't think I missed you. Welcome in, brother. Yeah, no, I walked into the bathroom a couple weeks ago and like, if you don't know, and if you have small cockroaches, it's bad. If you see a very massive cockroach, that's a good thing because they're solitary. So like there's probably not more of them, or at least a lot more of them. So I walk into the bathroom, I turn the light on, something moves. Me and this thing lock eyes. It's on the bathroom tile floor right near the drain. And we're looking at each other and I start screaming for Tom. I'm like, SOS, he's meandering about. No sense of urgency because he can't hear me. Finally, he gets there. I'm like, I didn't keep my eyes off it. It's right there. And I was like, is this a cockroach? Am I about to kill myself? And he was like, no, and I didn't realize this. If you turn on the light, like cockroaches hate the light, so they'll like run away from the light. So we got lucky it wasn't a cockroach, but I was like, that I had to shower without closing my eyes for like 2 weeks. I can't even imagine a spider doing that. We need to top these off somehow. We also need to make the ceiling a little bit more interesting. Shipped his and random bug love at first sight is crazy. There we go. Patella. Oh my god. You know, can I just share with you guys? You know what I am still laughing at currently? Sunder, the Shin's comment. Actually, like, I've been thinking about it this whole time. Tells the one on the airplane looking hopeful when told masks will descend from the ceiling, bro. Oh my god. Okay, that kind of made... I'm kind of vibing. OMG, my dream. Oh, stop it. I can't with you guys today. Do we want a slab? I feel like we should put a slab of some sort. Ooh, wait. Is now a wonderful time for... Hall floor candle lamps in each alcove. The only thing with that is they're too wide. Each of them is too wide. I mean, unless we were to do it off center, but we could. What are we working with for... I think I would want to do black candles again. Functional. But it does, then it has the audacity to do that. God, I wish we had a debug stick. IRL, like actually usable, you know what I mean? Because how the heck? Oh my God. We can't, no. Why would you go and do that? What if we did 2? That looks goofy. What if we go back to 1? You know, for what we're working with, I don't think we're chat enough. We're chat. What do you mean that looks goofy? I thought that was cool AF. Okay, cool. Okay, never mind. We're good then. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, with the 4 candles? Really? Maybe not 4, but maybe like 2. I think that I could get behind 2. Because I think the 4 just looks a little too... I need you to go elsewhere. I've had it. I've had enough. Thank you. Seems like a fire hazard. I see you, Patella. I see you. Maybe I'm weird. I can accept. No, you're not weird. I think the two looks good. If we want multiple flames, I do think the 2 is actually correct, because I think 4 is a little top heavy, but I think 1 is a little underwhelming. Now throw a parrot in there. You know, we haven't even gotten a parrot yet. Didn't we try to get a parrot? I like them top heavy, bro. Fair enough. Let's try to get a table in that doesn't look like Garbo. How about that? I mean, we could just do... We could just do like that. Hold up. If we were to do a normal table, how would I do a normal table? We might have to do... And then we can do... Let's get all of that out of the way. Ooh, we could do, what about a, we should probably be able to get another skeleton head. All right. I've got a book, if I can find a book. That was actually way easier than I thought it was gonna be. I was a firefighter for 13 years. I'll sign off on the fire inspection. Koozie. Thank you. Guys, we passed the inspection. Guys, we're up to code. One in each block. You mean... Okay, wait. Richard, bear with me. You mean like this? You mean like that? I set things on fire. I'll sign off on the fire inspection too. Okay, cool. So we have an arson and the person putting out the fire from the arson both signing off on it. That's teamwork. I love that. Y'all let me know if I'm not doing my job though. So you're the best. Yes, okay, cool. We can keep it to 2. We can do 2. I'm down for 2. I think that it probably looks a little bit more put together like that. That's the thing that like it annoys me so much, is why I would love to have something that's similar circumference that doesn't connect, you know? In this very particular situation, I'm aware. It's a very particular situation. What if we were to do... Oh. That was just kind of mean. Yeah, I think chains and end rods are the only things that don't connect to the things that they're standing right next to. I think that I think you're right. I would love, you know what would be perfect for fences to also have that option? Because like a fence post is the perfect size for what we would have wanted to do here. How does the outwall fit so well? I'm like torn on it. I don't know if I'm in love with it or not. I feel like it's a little off, but I don't know. You could like snip fences, like you can snip vines, just make the, I know, exactly. I'm definitely in like with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like sold. You don't like the 2. God dang it. I could be about that. Do we like how it goes around? Or is that even too much? I think this actually might be the vibe. I think less is more in this situation. All right. I'm gonna leave most of this pretty bland. We might do some minor decorations here and there. I think that the last thing that I want to do is, what did we do for just a cobbled? I think this is the last thing that I want to do. And honestly, I think we keep the lighting how it is in there. Do we want to... Do we want to raise these though? I think we do. Okay, cool. If the other walls are blank, then yeah, less is more. If you find something subtle for the wall closest to the shelves, then I do like the wraparound art. Just my personal opinion, though. I think that the wraparound would be cool if it could wrap fully from right here to right here. But one of these two faces wouldn't have it, and I think that's where I don't like it. Need an accent wall. Over here. I think once we have... Actually, hold up. One more thing. Let's finish. Let's do this. And here's the thing, we can also mess with the color. Okay. Everybody, that hurts. That hurts a little bit. But we're just gonna do what we needed. We're gonna do what we need to do. This might not actually look too bad. You barely notice it. We're fine. We're so straight. Like the tapestry's medieval vibe. These old things, the paintings, that definitely is. This is a little... We might mess around. Actually, I kind of do want to change that. Okay. So here's the deal, y'all. We are not tied to this cobbled deep slate. No, sir, we are not. Thank God. That almost didn't work out how I planned it working out. All right, this is the last thing that we're gonna do. I just think that we need a little bit of variation. Am I going to hate myself for adding even more red nether bricks into this? Absolutely. I already hate myself for it. But go big or go home. You need the villagers posting up painting. Is that a square? Why does it do that sometimes? Are there only those 3 for the verticals? Is it a square? That one. Right? I think we all collectively held our breath for a second there. What, up there? My issue is I think I would prefer to get rid of the smaller ones if I were to add it. Oh, but that's very medieval now, isn't it? That's very... like a family portrait. Can we just can't get it for what? Like what? Like hello? Also, can it stop doing that? There we go. Okay, cool, 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 cool. That's just rude. Every creepy castle has the really old family portrait of the two that started it all. Absolutely. No, you're right. Now that it's in here, yes. Absolutely peak. They are creepy. I mean, like, let's be so real though. Villagers themselves look creepy as well. Will you buy all the stuff from villagers so you don't have to craft it all? Can you buy nether brick or nether, like red nether? Can you buy any of that from a villager? I didn't think that you could. Yeah, this is a vibe. This is a real vibe. Okay, wait. They're just gonna... Okay. We can at least do... That's on... That can't... How are you... Okay. What if we did this? Or not that. That was a little... Because now none of this is spawnable. And then... Is any of this technically? I know I literally just said last thing. I might get rid of... Dang it. I think I would rather put buttons on the floor. Does it look like button spam? A wee bit. But I also am not mad at it. I know you can buy bricks, terracotta, and glazed terracotta in glass, as far as my knowledge goes. You can tear down a nether fortress, and piglins give nether bricks as part of the barter loot, but I think those are the only options other than cooking netherrack. Well, the good news is I have an absolutely nasty amount of netherrack, and we're about to get a nasty amount, like actually an unfathomable amount of netherrack from all of the terraforming that we're gonna do before we start building. So it shouldn't be that crazy actually to get. All right, guys, recap. Let's recap real quick. So we have there's a lot of spawnable space in here, but we'll have to figure that out. This is looking good. We just need to texture. This wall needs to be textured. So does all of this. But I think doing the trim with the tile and then bringing the red nether brick all the way in was the best choice that we could have made. Piglin barter for regular nether brick, but crafting takes forever on much. I feel like the red nether brick in bulk can be made in a farm easily, automatic crafting. Oh, maybe we can do a smelter into an auto crafter of some sort. Maybe we can toy around with that. We'll have to see how much time I'm willing to put into making something for it in advance. All right, y'all, I'm feeling really good about where we're at currently, because this interior, the thing is, I don't need this to be 100% done for when we do the schematic upload, you know what I mean? I wanted to get that mostly taken care of, and then the last thing that I want to do is figure out the interior of this a little bit more, and then honestly, I think that we can do the rest at a different date, because I'm not that get it built, polished later. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wanted to make sure that this was done because this is a unique room, and I knew that we would need to do some experimenting. But as far as, and then obviously with the piglin bartering as well, like I want to make sure that we have enough space for what we want to do. So we'll just do the interior to this roughly, not finished or anything. I think that each one needs 4, but the 4 is going to be, I believe this block is going to be like a chest in the floor, so that might actually be okay. So if we do piglin bartering in here, we'll have stalls going all the way to the back wall too. And this is even more space. Okay, that's good. We can, on Friday we'll do this. Friday we're gonna do this. Can you name a piglin Chuck? Yes, I think I can manage that. I can name a piglin Chuck. Let me write it down. Let me add it to my list. Chuck is on the list. All right, y'all, we're gonna do this whole thing on Friday stream. Sunday. It seems that we're most likely going to do a Stardew Valley stream, like I said earlier. a little bonus Stardew stream because I am obsessed and it's really kind of gross. So it potentially will feature some House of Gaming members. I'll get a head count. We can discuss more on Friday. You know the drill. You can also lava cast a skeleton, which can be used with horizontal scaffolding to make life easier. Also scaffolding, remove lava. I have considered, I don't know how much easier that would be, because we already, like, it's already a pain to work with lava. Back what I missed. Carl, we're wrapping up. I'm so sorry. Here, wait, I'll show you, Carl. I will show you what we finished before we head out. Carl, we did the entire, I don't know what exactly you stepped away during, but we have this room pretty much complete. Our little founder's room is complete. We have the upstairs hallway. This needs some polishing still, but we have our little library nook over here. We actually got a good chunk of this interior done today, so I'm not mad at this. But yeah. And we talked about the girls in the case. Yes, it's cool. I usually dip midstream to take care of some homework. That's totally fair. Very important, very fair. Yes, yes. Just lost power, but you're keeping us entertained. You lost power? Wait, Dad, is it snowing there currently? What do you mean you lost power? What happened? Bye, everyone. Bye, Tiz and Company. Bye, Scribbles. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna have to call Richard after stream ends. No, all I get is a no. His dad is showing. All right, y'all. Have fun with all the Stardew play. Try the MC version of it too. I know, I need to look at the mod. I'll look at what that mod is that you're talking about after stream, and maybe I can play with that at some point. All right, y'all. I will talk to you guys on Friday. Just a friendly reminder, no video on Saturday. We're pushing it to next week. So have fun on Stardew after the Richard call. Thank you, Patella. All right, bye guys. Have a wonderful night, my friends. I will see you on Friday.